Danny!
Oh, it's you, Stewie. Fancy seeing you here again. What happened this time?
Nothing. Just helping my beloved friend spot the transit is broken down.
Really? Was it because you want to tell him some new anime that just came out?
Oh, hell no! I ain't telling him any new anime. You know what happened last time when I told him about it? I almost see heaven.
It was good watching two wees fighting because one of them is constantly spoiling new anime.
Oh, what if I spoil some of the lore of Neon Genesis Evangelion to you then?
I think death is calling you.
What a good run!
Fancy see you pulling the express today since Gucci is out on the mainland.
Indeed. I miss those good old days, pulling 6-7 coaches at high speed. Even though it wasn't 100 miles per hour, but still, those nostalgic days. We must turn around now. That whistle sounds familiar. Oh no. It's him.
Hello, Daedo Railway. Oh.
Hello. Welcome.
Oh, hello, Gerald. It's lovely to see you.
Don't call me that. I'm Lord Gerald.
Oh boy, old friend rivalry.
Would you shut up?
Oh, hello, Mr. Simpkins. What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm participating in this Railtour service and riding back from here all the way to Scotland. And I'm also meeting someone who is the same age as me.
Oh, I see. Well, tell her I say hi. But don't get too wild and, I don't know, accidentally knocked her up.
What do you mean by no? Oh Lord, Mr. Robinson!
I'm only joking. Who knows if accidents will happen.
And we better prepare for that.
I am so uncomfortable. So, are you Rachenbach? I've heard a lot about you, taking rail tours across the country. Sounds like a fun job.
Oh, it is, but it gets a bit tiring and missing some friends like Lord Gerald.
Lord Gerald? Oh, Great Northern. I'm sorry if I'm sticking my nose into your business, but what happened between you and Great Northern? I heard you're from the same railway as him.
It's a long story, actually. I don't think I have the time to tell you, but if you could help me, please tell him that I'm sorry, and hopefully we'll get to see each other again. Can you do that?
Sure, of course, Rachenbach.
Thank you. And you can call me Ray. It's a bit of a mouthful to call him by my full name, but I haven't caught your name yet.
Oh, I'm Danish. You can call me Danny. It was nice talking to you, but I must go turn around now. I'll see you next time, Ray.
Good riddance. Ugh.
Are you okay?
Who, me? Oh yes, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Ken overheard you talking sternly with...
Don't you dare say that name!
Sorry, but he left a message for you. He said he was...
Help! Someone has been murdered!
Could anyone explain what happened here?
The sweet old lady named Gazelle was stabbed from the back.
We suspect this old man named Simpkin. Who've done it?
What? I would never do such a thing. I was going to meet her.
Could you prove us that?
Yes. I was in Coach B. I walked through the coaches where Jizo was waiting at Coach D. When I entered the Coach D, I saw her and we said our names to each other.
Simpkins!
Jizo. And suddenly our train became dark as we are entering the tunnel, and then I heard something that sounds like someone got stabbed. As the train came up the funnel, the next thing I know, Jizo was laying her face down on the table in front of her with a knife at her back. And then she screamed and suspected, and this man blamed me for stabbing her.
We're going to investigate this case. All 4 of you will be on hold until we found the murderer of Giselle. We'll let the forensics to do the investigation to the body.
Excuse me, but we have a spare room for all you 4 people here to wait.
Good. We will investigate about this until we can find the murderer. After that, this rail tour can continue without it on board.
Reckenbach, I would like you to stay here. We'll take care of coaches and get that blood stain cleaned up before you can resume your rail tour again.
Yes, sir.
But leave this coach here. While you can take the rest of the other coaches away, we're going to do some further investigation on this coach.
I would never actually thought I would witness a murder case on the train.
I know, right? But I don't think it was Simpkins who've done it.
Huh? Really? What makes you think of that?
Simpkins was in my morning train to go on Reichenbach's rail tour as he was meeting with someone on that train. It could be Giselle, the woman who got murdered in that train. I don't think it was Simpkins who murdered her.
That's because...
Ah!
What happened?
It wasn't Simpkins.
Sorry, ma'am, but what are you doing here? This is the restriction area. You can't be here.
My apologies for that, but I don't think people can see me.
Really? But we can see you. Who are you, by the way?
I'm Gazelle, the woman who got murdered on that Railtour train.
What do you want with us?
I'm here to tell you who the murderer is. I know at some point my life would come to an end on that train, but I wasn't expecting how I would die. But I know for sure I want to meet the last person I'm in love with before I exhale my final breath, and that is Simpkins. I thought I was only going to meet him, but there was someone else in that coach. There was me, along with 2 other people. 2 of them were Lucas and Chloe. They were siblings and a man named Aubrey, Before Simpkins arrived in that coach, I was sipping my tea until Ormwe came up to me. He gave me his loyal, and he wants me to make him my apprentice, but I rejected him. He kept forcing me with all sorts of things. I do not accept his wish. Until he walked away, and then that's when Simpkins came up to me.
Why does he want to be your apprentice?
I'm actually a witch. I have all sorts of magic and spells, and he wants to carry those with him when I pass, but I didn't accept his command.
So, it's been a while since we talked. Look, I know you're still mad about me taking over your Railtour train.
You didn't just take over my Railtour, you replaced me! I have been so kind to you by saving you from scrap, teaching you to pull passengers properly, and this is what I get in return?
You're jealous! Every time you pulled that train, you showed how proud you are. But when I pulled that train, you looked down at me in disgrace, as if I've done something to ruin your pride. Why is it always me who have to cheer for everyone because of their pride, but when I showed my pride, you just looked down at me? Why is everyone sees me like that?
Right.
You maybe have done a lot to me, saving me from scrap and teaching me. I've never really wanted to replace you from the train, but it's Mr. Gerald's order. I can't just deny it. I just want you to be proud of me. Just what a mentor figure does. But you're not like them. You're jealous and selfish.
Right,
Don't talk to me again!
Hey Ray, where are you Wait, why are you crying?
It's nothing. What's wrong?
We may found out who's the murderer. Can you come to the station please to discuss about this?
What? You can't be serious, Danny.
Can you rewind it again, Danny?
Simpkins said he was going to meet Giselle in that dining coach. When Giselle is drinking her tea, and they saw each other, and after a few seconds everything went pitch black, because the train was going into a tunnel, and when it is in the tunnel, someone must have stabbed Giselle on the back. But when the train was out of tunnel, Giselle was already dead, laying face down in front of her table, with a knife behind her. And do you remember there were two men and a woman besides Simpkins and Giselle?
Ah, yes.
I think their names were, Lucas, Chloe, and Aubrey.
Lucas and Chloe are the only people who panicked when they saw Giselle has been stabbed, while the other man, Aubrey, had no reaction.
So, you think the murderer is?
I think we all knew who is by now. Well, tell this to this chief and the police tomorrow.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right. Can we talk?
What do you want?
Right. I'm sorry. You're right. I was jealous. I thought if I showed my pride, I thought I would be the most outstanding to anyone. But the thing is, I'm getting old. And seeing you being overhauled with new parts and people admiring you really bothers me. I shouldn't have been so, and selfish. Look, I really don't deserve your forgiveness, but I just want to say I'm truly sorry for how much I hurt you. And, in fact, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of your hard work pulling the Railtour around the country. I am proud of you, Rackenback.
Thank you. Thank you, Lord Gerald. I really appreciate that. Everyone deserves a second chance. So, I forgive you, Lord Gerald.
Please, call me Gerald. And thanks, buddy.
Alright, you're welcome, buddy.
So, where is this control of you?
In a minute, sir. He went picking up the suspect.
Good morning, everyone. You'll probably know by now what we're doing here.
To find who's the murderer?
If so, who it isn't then, sir?
Danny.
What? An engine knows who killed her?
What, so now you fancy yourself an amateur detective, do ya? Well, pardon me, I'm not interested in playing this silly little game of you and your engines have. So you're really judging this engine just because he's won, huh?
Oh, stop it! Let the engine reveal who the murderer is.
It's Aubrey.
You think I killed her? Are you insane? I respected and admired Giselle. So much so that I wanted to become her apprentice. Do you have some sort of proof to back up this accusation of yours?
That's it, Danny. I'll take it from here. Yes, Aubrey, you are the killer. You and you alone.
Where's your proof?
The handle of the knife that was found in the Giselle's bag was pointed slightly downward, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at the time of the incident, both Chloe and Lucas were standing up as they had gotten up out of their seats.
Yeah, I mean, that is my natural reaction.
Right. Mine too. I was frightened and upset that I jumped onto my feet.
Oh yes, here comes the best part.
The killer is the person who didn't stand up, Aubrey. You stabbed Giselle from the seated position and left it there while Simpkin was in front of Giselle and didn't know anything. Chloe and Lucas were standing at the time Giselle was stabbed. So if they had done it, the knife would have either been perpendicular to her back or pointed upward. In other words, Aubrey is the only one who is not panicked by the situation, since he was the only one shooted at the time.
Well, Aubrey, what do you have to say?
It's true. I did it. I killed Giselle. I did admire her. Genuinely. She had true power. Time and time again I asked her to allow me to be her apprentice, but she refused to accept me. Because she didn't have faith in me.
So you hated her because of that?
I even told her I'd give up everything I own if she'd take me on as her apprentice.
I don't believe it.
What were you thinking?
But she never did accept me, and so I had no meaning anymore.
Perhaps you could think about it when we put you behind bars. Elf, take him away.
Right away, sir.
I hope you have a pleasant journey, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. See you around.
Well, the day's saved thanks to the great Stewie-chan.
Excuse me, you've done nothing but listen to all the explanations.
I'm only joking. You're the great one, Daddy.
Perhaps I'll give you a little credit to you too, Stewie May.
Thank you, you both, for settling this murder case. I wish you all dry riddles and smooth running. Goodbye!
See you, Ray. Come again soon.
See you around, Daddy.
Bye, Stewie-chan.
Simpkins?
Giselle?
Hey there, look. I know I'm sorry we get to see each other in person for only a few seconds. I know it must be hard to lose someone you were about to fall in love with, but I know you're a strong man and move on with your life.
Giselle, I love you.
I love you too, Simpkins. I hope you find someone better to take my place, but if you didn't, I'll wait for you in front of the gates of heaven. Goodbye, Simpkins.
Rest in peace, Giselle.